तो भाई आज हम करेंगे ये थर्ड क्वेश्चन। ये मतलब टोटल वीडियो थर्ड वीडियो है हमारा। और आज का लीड कोड डेली है ये लीड कोड नंबर 1462 और नाम है कोर्स शेड्यूल। इसको क्या पढ़ते हैं? एक दो तीन चार। ठीक है, चार। कोर्स शेड्यूल फोर। ठीक है, तो देखते हैं क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है। मतलब बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन है। अभी आप सबको समझ ही आ जाएगा कि what we'll have to do here in this question. So we have given there are total of num courses you have to take label from 0 to num course minus 1. Okay, like here mentioned that number of course 2, so we have from 0 to num course minus 1 means 1. Okay, you are given an array prerequisites with prerequisites of I equal to AI BI indicates that you must take course AI first, then after that you want to take course BI. Means if we have, as you can see here, prerequisite is 1 0, it means first we will take 1 and after that we will take a 0. Okay, if you want to take course, so this is our AI and this is our BI. मतलब कुछ है नहीं बहुत खास। ये इनपुट के फॉर्म में दिए है वही दिखाया है अभी तो। The pair 0 1 indicates that you have to take course 0 before you can take course 1. Yeah, जैसे मैंने बताया। Prerequisite can also be indirect. Now, what's this thing? Indirect means if we have 1, 2, 2 and 2, 2, 3. Understood? So, if A is prerequisite of course B, let's say this is our A, which is prerequisite for course B, and B is prerequisite for C. This is B, which is a prerequisite for C. Then course A is prerequisite of C. Then from this, what we can derive, we can say that 1, 3 means course A is prerequisite of course C. Understood? Easy. You are given an array queries. Okay. Now from here our actual question is starting. We have given an array queries where queries of J. This is like a index. We have array, so this will represent our index 0 uj vj, like queries of let's say j. So uj vj. For jth query, you should answer whether course uj is a prerequisite of course vj or not. We have to answer means there is some path from uj to vj. That's we have to do. If this is there, then true, else false. Okay, easy question. Now let's read the example given here. What we have given? This is our first example. This is first 0. So number of course is equal to 2. So we have to go from 0 to course minus 1 means 1. Okay. So prerequisite array is also given 1 0. So this represents this graph. Varies are given like say 0 1 and 1 0. Understood? We have to first check that there is path possible from 0 to 1 from this prerequisite array. So okay, we can see that from 1 to 0 is there, from 0 to 1 is not there. So this is our false. 1 to 0, yeah, as I told that 1 to 0 is there. So this is true. So like that, we have to print this array. Same for this also. So here we have number of courses equal to 3, prerequisite is this. So as you can see from the question itself, we are able to understand that we have to first make a graph from this, and for each query take the first, take the last, check if we are starting traversing of the graph from the first node, can we able to reach to the zeroth? If yes, then we are returning true. So the same thing I'll do so with in this graph. So we have to check that from 1 can we reach to 0. So from 1 can we reach to 0 by using the traversal, and which are the traversal technique, BFS slash DFS. Okay, so from 1 we are able to reach 0. Yeah, we are returning true. Now we are checking from 1 to 2. So from 1 are we able to uh, reach this node, the second node. Yeah. So this is also returning to. So that's what we are returning. So yeah, this question is very easy. Now what we have to do, let me write the steps, and from the steps, and I'll after that I will show you the code which I already submitted in Leetcode. So from that it will be easy for you to understood. मतलब बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है, कुछ ना सोचने सोचने का है नहीं, ठीक है। तो पहले तो हमने प्री रिक्विजिट था जो हमारा, उससे हमने ग्राफ बना लिया, प्री रिक्विजिट टू ग्राफ। ओके, after we have did this step means now we have a graph, and we know that from for the traversal of the graph we first need a graph. So we have graph, yeah, that's true. Now for now traverse the graph for each query. Okay, each query. Now, so for that also we have to traverse the query array also, and now traverse the queries array, and for each value check if, let's say we have inform UI, we check if we can reach from UI to VJ or not. So here we are using to checking this thing, and are we able to reach from UI to VJ? So for that we are using here DFS traversal. I think all of you are aware about the DFS. DFS is depth first search. What's the general idea of the DFS? So from one node we are checking its neighbor, and in neighbors, if we have multiple neighbor, then we are only go to a single neighbor. Now from that neighbor we are again checking all the neighbors, and now all from there we are going to only a single neighbor. And when we reach a dead end means there is no neighbor, so we are backtracking and then visit the next neighbor. This is the DFS, depth first search. So yeah, this will be a easy questions. Let me mark it as easy. Now let me show you the code of this question thing. So this is the question. Now let me jump directly to the code part. So what we did here. So yeah, this is the given in the questions. Okay, so this is the functions which is given. Number of courses are the number of course. Then prerequisite is the prerequisite array. Queries are the queries array, and we have to return a boolean array, which will be our answer. So what we are doing first, converting our, so we have to take here, we are making a adjacency list. So for that what we are doing, we are taking one vector of vector, and in which we are seeing the prerequisite. Okay, so the overall idea here is that we are converting our input into the graph. Easy, yeah, it's easy. Now this is our answer, and for each input, as you can see, start and target, we are passing it to the DFS with visited area. We all know that why we need to visit it, so that the infinite loop will be not there. Hmm. Now this is the simple code of DFS. Easy. Now if you want to see it, and if I'll submit this code, you can see this is working. So that's all about this video. Okay. Bye bye guys.